A slayer with family and friends. That sure as hell wasn't in the brochure.
You'll kill her, and then we'll have a nice celebration.
Yeah, a party.
Yeah, with streamers.
Spike and Drusilla, they were fashioned after Sid and Nancy, actually. That was our template for them. Punk, rebellious, snarly, bad attitude vampires. You know, just really developed into characters that we wanted to have around. And great, great fun to write for. Their language.
I'll give you a seed if you sing.
The bird's dead, Drew. You left it in a cage and you didn't feed it, and now it's all dead, just like the last one.
Drusilla was fun just because you could go really loopy and really kind of surreal, and Spike is fun just because he's got such a wicked sense of humor.
Well, this is just neat.
Spike, he worked on so many levels. Every time he had a scene with someone, they were brought up to a new level, and they were like, when do I get another scene with Spike? Because, you know, he has so much attitude, and as an actor, he's so giving, he really wants to get in there and work. Juliet is wonderful. I think the character of Drusilla, though, is so much in her own world that her interaction with other characters isn't the same as Spike's. He's constantly reacting to what's going around him, and in a way that nobody else on the show does.
I said, shut up!
If I kill you now, you go quick, and Drew hasn't got a chance.
Spike is a real, you know, rough and tumble guy. You know, he's a cockney, he's a street fighter.
So, who do you kill for fun around here?
Sometimes it feels like, man, I'm being written so goofy. And we have to remind ourselves, no, that's Joss. Joss is a bit Chekhovian in that way, in that people are lovable fools. Joss is more interested, it feels like, when people are fallible and funny and foolish and dear.
Sunnydale's cursed for us. Angel and the Slayer see to that.
I've got good games for everyone.
Gave us a chance to see vampires who actually have affection for each other, who can really show the intricacies of vampire relationships, which are as complicated as human relationships.
Darling, are you going to eat something?
I'm not hungry. I miss Prague.
You nearly died in Prague.
James and Juliet played it so well and played each other so well that, you know, we kept that going throughout the season. They really clicked.
It was like sort of an actor's dream of playing with each other in the moment. And in the first episode when we're introduced and we come in, we just had this moment where
we did this thing. We were like this.
We were lingering.
We were like almost kissing.
And then we turned out.
Me and Drew, we're moving in.
Drusilla and Spike have been together for 120 years. And they have sustained a romantic love for that long, and which is kind of inspiring, really. It is in the contrast between the fact that they don't have souls and they seem to be pure evil, and they also seem to have this incredible love that is even deeper than something we may be able to understand.
Now all we need is the full moon tonight, and he will die, and you will be fully restored. My black goddess.
They have a very, very rich romantic life, probably a bit twisted sexual life.
They had quite an arc planned for the character, and really did want these two characters, Spike and Drusilla, to be the sort of villains for that season.
Happy birthday, Buffy.
I like to say she's touched.
Do you like daisies?
She is evil. She is diabolical. She becomes strong because she starts out weak in terms of physically weak, but strong in terms of her desires.
Drew, save me some.
You know, there was sort of this drug analogy running throughout, and the nature of the relationship with Spike, which balances out all of these villainous things that we do.
So you love my insides? The parts you can't see?
Eyeballs to entrails, my sweet.
And in scene 2, you see both that love set up very clearly and then completely ripped apart by the end of it. And so you're able to explore two characters who might have just been kind of Frankenstein villains and explore, God, revenge, betrayal.
They are palpable representations of the things that we face in everyday life. You get the hell away from my daughter.
It's not enough to get your butt kicked by Buffy on the show, right? It's got to be your mom that finally gives you the death blow, yeah?
Where they're just sitting there having a little tea. That's one of my favorite moments.
There's just some sort of chemistry between Joyce and Spike. They're supposedly so different, and yet somehow they really, those few times that they come together, really relate to one another.
Well, Spike maybe he just needs a mom. Maybe sometimes he just needs some chocolate milk and a little mom's love.
Hello, cutie.
I believe Spike was supposed to be killed off.
I'm good.
But we loved him far too much for that.
Don't worry, dear heart. I'll see that you get strong again.